We're live. Our game is starting. This is Eberron Forgotten Relics. And yeah, we are finishing this module today. So let's just do a real quick recap. Our adventuring group has kind of followed leads to get us to and now that we're here in Terminus Station, we are chasing down a half-ogre by the name of Garra. And Garra is kind of a general or a kind of high-ranking person in the criminal organization called Daask. And it seems like they might be aware of you. They might know that you're on to them. They attacked you on your way here. You rescued Cadence from House Orien, kind of already upset some of their plans. So time might be of the essence. You know that Garra is trying to get out of town with some sensitive either artifact or maybe schema. You're not sure. But you are in a lift here in Terminus Station. And I'm going to get us onto a map here. Let me know if you guys are able to see yourselves. You should be right here on the map. Everybody able to see themselves okay?
Yep.
All right, so as the lift...
Let me see. I have my stupid little touchpad mouse, so...
All right, we'll move you around if you need some help. As you get to the top, the doors open.
I see. Everything else is dark, though. I don't have any... I have, like, dim vision. I can kind of see through some arrow slits. But everyone's in shadow.
All right. There isn't any light up here, so it might be pretty dark. And the gate in front of you is currently closed. You have to lift it up in order to walk out into this hallway. And as you do, as you step through, you can see that there is a door straight down the hallway from you, and also a door right here on the southern wall, halfway down the hallway. And there's a room number. It says T7.
Alright, I'd like to cast Detect Magic.
No. I'm gonna cast my Wand of Secrets. I have free cast.
Okay, I'd like to cast Detect Magic. Do that as well.
No.
All right.
To be fair, I forget if Wand of Secrets lets you detect traps.
10 minutes. And...
All right, so you begin concentrating and allowing your arcane senses to stretch out from you, Vinnery. You start to pick up on the magic within your party, but also you've got some sort of abjuration magic on this doorway. And that is confirmed when Teksuun takes out their Wand of Secrets, and it pulses and points to the door. Arcane trap on the door.
That door is trapped.
I believe I have acquired the ability to dispel the magic.
Are you sure you want to be casting so many spells all at once?
How else would we get through the magical trap of the door?
Well, magic trap's just a normal trap of extra pots. Can you disarm magic traps with, like, thieves' tools?
You can try.
I have resistance to damage dealt by traps too, so I can take care of this. Don't worry. Don't need to be spending all your magic power willy-nilly. You've got me on the case. And I'm sure if this door is protected, that means that's the one door they don't want us going into. So I will attempt to disarm the trap.
All right, make a thieves' tools check.
With intelligence or dexterity?
I'll let you choose.
I'm assuming since magical track, maybe intelligence.
Vinnery's gonna curl up in the corner in case the dudes.
Vinnery, when you're next to that door, your passive perception...
Guess I'll be the mid shield.
Okay, you'll stand and block the damage. Vinnery, your passive perception is 14. You pick up music on the other side of this.
15.
Yeah, you pick up music on the other side of that door.
Is it good music?
Is there enough of a difference in the magic technology that is there a lack of fidelity from a magical recording?
Does it sound like music that could have been thrown outside of a window by a shifter?
No, it sounds like
Or half-ogre?
It sounds like two female voices singing, and they're decent in harmony with one another. It's a little scratchy, but yeah.
Do they sound like the people that...
No. Nah, these are
Was elevator?
these different voices. Yeah. Meanwhile, Teksuun, not distracted by the music in the background, you were able to bypass this arcane trap, and it was like an alarm was going to go off. But now that you have disarmed it, you can see that this door in front of you is able to be opened.
I'm gonna try to put my ears to the door and try to listen.
Perception check.
Ooh, goody. I got a crit.
Well, that's a natural 20. All right, guys, come on. Let's
I'll
give it a
probably-
natural 20. Look at that, natural
I'll
20 on the
probably be
perception check.
rolling crap for the rest of the game, but
All right. So you overhear, this is a male voice that you hear on the other side. And you also hear something that sounds like the flapping of paper, like, and you hear a sound like a grumbling or a growling, like, and the male voice that you hear says to them, quiet down over there, keep it down, I'm trying to read. That's what you hear.
excuse me. We know. How do we confirm that Garra was going to be on this floor?
You heard rumors. You met with a Kenku.
Bodega man.
What was that? Bodega man? Yeah. There was a Kenku downstairs in the coffee shop that seemed to have been abused by and had delivered coffee there and told you that they could be found upstairs. You're not exactly sure what room number.
Okay. Am I able to kind of hear from the male voice if they're like a hobgoblin or gnoll or some kind of Daask favored race?
I love the rolls, man. Let's do a nature check or an insight check.
Well, I have 3 natures, so nope, bugger.
Hard to tell.
All right. I'm going to speak to the others quietly. There's a guy in there reading something with a dog, or with some kind of growly beast. I don't speak Gnoll, so maybe you were talking to a Gnoll. I can't tell if they're a Daask or anything.
Vinnery's gonna try and open the door in front of him.
Yeah, it's open. I think you can click on the door and open it, right? There you go. You're looking out onto a bridge that leads between this portion and another kind of like section of this tower. And the tower seems to have a kind of like a separation between them. And this is a bridge. So north and south, you're kind of looking out into the city. And females that are here, one's got a guitar and the other's got a mandolin. And they are like sitting there like playing and singing. And as you step out onto this area and they look at you and start singing at you, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please, Vinnery.
Right.
And Adash,
The
if you
other
stepped out too,
tokens
the same. This is against a charm, by the way.
The other tokens are like very dull and transparent and hard to see.
Okay. I don't know how to change that immediately for you. Sorry.
Okay. All right. I walked past them a couple times before I even noticed they were there, and like I can't even see Adash at all, like the token art.
Yeah, I think
do we get spells back? I don't have any slots. Any spell slots?
No, we didn't. We had not taken a long rest or anything.
Okay.
I'll turn on daylight mode. Is that better for everybody? Yep. Wisdom saving throw for everybody who walks outside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, and the DC here is 11. So it looks like this is a charm. This is the luring song of harpies. It is a magical melody.
What type of save?
A wisdom saving throw, please. Oh no.
I want to. Nope, never mind. Yep.
Okay. Looks like Vinnery fails, Solomon fails, Kishara saves. Adash got a 9 is also a failure. Okay. Wow. And Teksuun is like,
Am I in range to need to be affected?
No, you're not. You're staying inside. You're right there by the door, like listening to the door. Everybody else walked outside and gets this harmony, this song in front of them. What happens is you are currently incapacitated, and the music is quite alluring for Vinnery, Solomon, and Adash, and you guys are so close to them that you just feel like you want to get closer, like yuck, right? And as they notice that you are enchanted in this sort of a way, they begin to flutter, and as they do this singing, and they begin to sort of like back up and off the edge of this balcony. Kishara, you're the only one who's not affected. What would you like to do?
Is there any way to kind of help the others kind of come to, Anything
Sure.
I can do?
What do you want to try to do? The harpies are singing with their guitars and their mandolins, and they're singing, and everybody else seems to be, enchanted by them. What do you want to do? You just tell me what you want to do, and we'll see how it goes.
Okay. Could I try? Break the instrument or them, I guess.
All right, so one of them try to yank their musical instruments away from them. Yeah, for sure. So as you step over and you try to grab a hold, I guess this is a grapple check. For you, it would be athletics. So yeah, an athletics check if you try to grab their instruments away from them.
Could I try to just destroy it using I don't know, a spell?
Yeah, sure. You tell me. Yeah, go for it.
I don't remember all. For some reason I thought I had magic missile. I don't. could I try to use like moonbeam and kind of like center it on?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, roll your damage on the moonbeam.
Will disintegrate it. I hope so.
Yeah, go for it. Go ahead. Roll damage on the moonbeam.
And is a con save for them?
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so your DC is 14. One fails, one succeeds, but the instruments, either way, seem to be damaged by your radiant energy. And they cease their singing because they get totally like thrown off their game and burned by this radiant energy, this moonbeam that you basically pull. And as that happens, they begin to try to like fly away. It turns into screams. The rest of you are knocked out of this charm. And these two harpies are starting to like fly up and out. Their instruments like burning with like radiant fire, and they're trying to get away from this moonbeam. So let's just go right down the line. Vinnery, what do you want to do?
How do I turn down the sound of the text chat alert?
I don't know.
It is. I don't know
Is
what
it
slider
warning you?
I
Oh my God.
have. I don't know what slider I have turned up, but it is like cranked up all the way loud.
You mean when people add something to chat and it goes badoop? You get a sound effect?
All right.
Yeah, I don't know how to fix that. I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's like. So they're flying up in the air.
Yep, they're about 10 feet away from you now.
You said, or was that just? Oh, okay, so I'm gonna move back away from them. I will give Solomon Bardic Inspiration. Go get him. And I am going to, take up steps back. And just free up room for the muscle to get in there.
All right, you got it. Teksuun.
Can
You're next.
Can I open this door?
Yeah, you can. I think you click on it, you can open it. Item interaction.
I'm gonna roll my eyes at people barging ahead without a plan again, and kind of going to go and say like, whoa, 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 whoa. We're intruding here. Sorry, we're looking for Garra.
Oh, when you say that, the two harpies, as they're flying up, say, confirmed, we found them. And one seems to want to dip down and looks at the other and says, tell the captain. And the other starts to fly down. One goes up. They seem to be like splitting up. You still have your action, Teksuun. What would you like to do?
Are we following any sort of initiative?
Sort of. I'm going down the line. You guys can tell me what you would like to do. So I have Vinnery, Teksuun, Solomon will be next, then Adash, and then Kishara.
Okay.
Are we not doing initiative then?
If you like, we can roll initiative. I was going to go right down the line and give each of you an opportunity to tell me what you would like to do. But we can roll initiative
Yeah,
if you
I
prefer.
mean, we kind of arrange ourselves in random order anyway. Who's acting now?
Okay, tell you what. Select your tokens and roll initiative. That'll make it easier for us.
Oops.
Yeah, I guess especially because I just kind of spoke. I didn't like give an action, but yeah.
Teksuun, appropriately, you're first. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna conjure my my arcane firearm as a handheld object. I think that's how it works. I gotta double check. I'm sorry. Yeah, my Eldritch Cannon. That's my action, and then as a bonus action, I'm gonna shoot with it. With my Force Ballista profile.
And that's a 14 to hit.
14 attack.
It does. Do you shoot the one that's going down or the one that's going up?
Well, is there like another one that's flying up, or are they like just splitting up to try to reach like different windows? Like, what's the profile of the room?
Oh, they're you're looking out at a balcony, so they're like exposed out in the city. One's going down, one's going up. But you're in the open air now as you're looking out this door.
Okay. I guess I'm pushing the one that's going down.
All right. You hit them, and your force Eldritch Cannon just busts whatever backbone they might have had. They perish. They fall. They've already taken moonbeam damage, and they begin to just fall. Lifeless and unmoving.
Okay.
Anything else for you?
Good hits. No.
All right. The harpy that was starting to fly up, his sound looks down and says, "No, Billy," and changes their direction and starts flying down in an attempt to try to catch them. They're going to use their action to dash, but it's like two harpies like flying down. One of them inanimate, the other desperately trying to catch them. That's their turn. Kishara.
She's kind of look down over like the area and like try to kill the other one.
Yeah, how far can you move your moonbeam? How far
If I
can you?
have my, I believe it's like 60. Yeah, 60.
Yeah. So as you reposition your moonbeam over the one that's chasing them, yeah, go ahead and roll damage on your moonbeam. Wow, 14 damage. Yeah, they're not going to survive that. So they're just melted under your radiant energy. As you just kind of like reposition it, just this column. Yeah, it just eviscerates the two harpies. They just like in a flash of like blackish feathers are just completely destroyed.
That'll teach those whiskers.
Kishara?
Nope.
Solomon?
They're
I'm not
dead,
Solomon.
right? Oh yeah, Adash is faster, right?
Yeah, what was your initiative, Adash?
It was 9.
What's Solomon doing?
I mean, if they're dead, Solomon will just go, just like blink out of the charm thingy and just look around. I do a perception check to see if there's anything crawling around. I guess.
Sure, go ahead. You can see in the doorway that Vinnery has opened that there's another hallway. Seems like there's a stairway that both ascends and descends to the north. A door inside that hallway to the door all the way to the west. That's what you see.
Yeah, no, that'll hold on ahead of Venniry. I think you have enough.
Right? Adash?
No, I don't.
I try to look through the doorway also and see what's over. See if there's anything threatening in the room that Vennery has stepped into.
All right. You can use your action to make a perception check if you like.
Okay. That is an 18.
18. You don't see anything that looks threatening. There are no people, no one moving. The doorway on the south, there's a welcome mat in front of the door. Seems kind of homey. Yeah. But other than that, there's no one else here. Except for Kishara's like moonbeam that's like actively hovering wherever she's concentrating on it. It just sounds like Sharn, right? You hear airships go by. It's a busy day in Sharn. That's all you notice.
So even in that doorway that Vennery has gone through, that is also open to the air.
No, that's another section of the tower. So, except for where you are standing, right here, which is like a bridge, and it's got a railing, and then it's open to the sky. Where Vennery has gone is inside a portion of Terminus Station, this tower. And behind you, where Teksuun is standing, is also inside.
Okay, thank you. I just say, Vennery, what do you see? What should we do? I don't see anything very interesting there, but what's the plan? And my turn is over.
Scout out the situation. We have a staircase. We have another staircase. We have a locked door. And we have another locked door.
How do you know that they are locked?
I tried to.
Ah.
We got the door now. Yeah, this door here,
Okay.
This door, now that you're right up against it, Vinnery, if you guys like, we can stay in initiative or drop it. It's up to you. But you notice that this door has T3 on it, and this door has T5 on it.
Vinnery will under the welcome mat.
There's a note underneath it.
Mm.
Oh, what's the note say?
Oh, you take the note, you pick it up and you read it?
Yeah.
Okay.
The note doesn't have any magical orb.
No, you open it up and it says, to Diamond. Please meet me downstairs in the coffee shop. Wink, wink.
Alright. Nope.
Would incapacitating make you lose concentration?
Yes.
Being charmed does not end concentration.
Alrighty.
I checked that because I had the same thought.
I'm going to drop initiative for now. You guys tell me what you'd like.
Yeah. There's nothing up there. There's nothing down there. Let's try the first door we encountered, everybody.
Like I said, there's a guy reading something, and there's a growly dog in there.
Right. Yeah.
I don't think there's
a delivery man, and Solomon could wait right around the other side of the door if they are, and
If
stick your head
Garra-
out with his sword.
If Garra had harpies over here, I think that's just a normal resident. Unless everybody on this floor is associated with Garra.
That is a good point. It seems a little like a regular apartment building, except for RPs in the middle of everything who run to report on things. So, I don't know.
DM, when the harpy flew up, did it lean into any particular direction, or did it just go vertically up?
Looks like the next floor. It was heading to the next floor up.
The next floor up. Yeah, Solomon just like looks up and should probably find the way up.
There's staircases. Who's that door over there?
Let us pick a direction and go. There was also one who went downwards, but let's go up first.
Vinnery's gonna knock on the door.
The talking and the conversing stops, and you hear footsteps, and they stop
As
just on the other
the
side of the
footsteps
door.
approach,
Yeah.
Vinnery's gonna cast. He's going to have his back to the door and make it sort of look like he's holding something. He's gonna cast Prestidigitation to have the scent of pizza waft
All right. As someone walks forward, they'll and you hear a deadbolt kind of open.
I have a delivery for Garra.
The door opens.
I don't know what the Eberron equivalent of Italians would be.
The door the door opens.
Probably Zelargo, maybe?
See on the other side there's a shifter.